everyone, welcome in. Today's video is going to look at where is your soulmate, okay? We're going to look at all these where questions. Where, the location, where they're located, where they are in life, and where they are in your connection, okay? So this was so full and there was so much coming through that I decided to do an extended reading. If you're interested, after you watch your pile, the extended version link will be below in the description box, and the extended reading is going to look at what's next in the connection, okay? And it's also going to have channeled messages. So let's get started. Number one is abundance. Number two is trust. Number three is growth. And number four is happiness. So take a moment, see which energy is calling to you. It might be a card, it might be a color, just a feeling. Trust it. Trust your intuition above all else. And let's get started. The timestamps are below. Hi, number one. You chose abundance. I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. And today we are looking at messages about your soulmate. Where are they? Where are they in life? And where are they in your connection? This is an extended reading, so if you're interested at the end of your pile here in your reading to continue and keep going, the description box below will tell you how to do that. There's a link to purchase the extended. Okay, so let's get started. We're going to start with your first card, which is where are they? Where is your soulmate? The location of your soulmate. Okay, you have card number one, the dark moon, the void. And your second card is going to look at where they are in life. And they have the part of fortune. Okay, and then finally, where are they in your connection? And we have disruption. Okay, I'm going to do some clarifiers here using the tarot. Okay, so we have, interesting, the Nine of Pentacles here with the abundance message. Let me move all of these up and see if we can fit it. You have the Two of Wands reversed. The Sun card for the part of fortune. Ooh, yes, it's a soulmate reading. Yes, ding, ding, ding. You have the Lover's card for disruption. Okay. So let's start with where are they? You were drawn to abundance, which is interesting. I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire. There's a really strong connection here. We have both the magenta pink and the red coming through, which shows this love energy, but also this passion. There's a lot of romance between you and between your connection. We also have the fire right at the center with the Sun card. But let's start with the abundance message and the Nine of Pentacles. This is really showing that there's been some working towards, like separately, each of you working on your lives. There was a need for each of you to kind of come into this union and this connection independently. So I feel like you're both have separately worked on you know, your career, saving money, building up some sort of independence, okay? That's definitely what it's feeling like. It's feeling like the two of you had to kind of create this abundance separately, and this feeling that you could do whatever you wanted in the physical realm. I desire in this physical reality, and you have the Nine of Pentacles, which is the physical realm. Pentacles are all about money, earnings, things you can touch and feel, okay? And so this is really showing and confirming and clarifying the message of you and your soulmate needing to work on your abundance separately before you're coming together. Okay, so there's a real independence here in this connection. Then we move on to where are they? Where is your soulmate? The location of your soulmate. And you have the number 1 card. This person is connecting with the angel number 1, and they're in a resting state of the dark moon. You can see that this person is laying down. There's a moon behind them, but it's almost completely dark. Right? This is the void between the, you know, before the new moon, the balsamic phase, the endings, okay? So what I see for the location of your soulmate is that they are at home, okay? They're alone a lot. They definitely are giving me hermit energy. This feels like they are in the process of that stillness before the new moon, before you make plans, and that's confirmed with the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands here is saying that this person is definitely in a state where either they're feeling blocked, or it's just the time before and the time, you know, just before a big shift is happening for them. Okay, so I see them at home. I see them alone a lot. I see that hermit energy here. I see them making plans. I see a lot of letting go, some resting, some resetting. I feel like they're letting go of old habits, of negative patterns. There's a connection here with Pisces energy as we look at that, the astrological significance of the 12th house and the endings and releasings that come before a new moon. So there could be some Pisces planet, you know, Pisces placements for this person. It's just feeling like they are definitely at home. There isn't a lot that they're doing in terms of moving forward, but I feel like they're doing a lot of sort of internal work, a lot of rest, and maybe even recuperating from something. But I feel like they're home, they're alone a lot, they're doing a lot of sort of hermit energy planning, but it's not at the stage where they can take action yet, but it's very, very close, okay? The number 1 could be significant. Number 1 connects with Aries energy. So I feel this Pisces Aries cusp, you know, kind of coming into play here for this person, and we'll look more at that in a minute. But then we move over to where are they in life? And in life, we have the Part of Fortune and the beautiful Sun card, which is really amazing because this is a wheel with wings, and we have all of these beautiful birds in this Sun card. Okay, and the sun is kind of round, and it's got the birds flying around. So I feel like there's some sort of big movement, some faded energy. The Part of Fortune is a faded card. It's a card of change for the better. I think that where this person is in life is about to make a big shift. They're about to really kind of step into their own. They're getting some sort of recognition, some happiness, some joy, some sort of good luck, good fortune that's going to move them forward. So they're going from a very restful place to really getting out there from the dark into the bright sunlight. Okay, so I do see some big sort of faded change for this person and a big improvement financially. Okay, so I feel like they're going to really come into some major abundance, okay, which is kind of interesting. Now, where are they in the connection with you? Now, this is where it gets really good because we have the beautiful Lovers card. What's so interesting is we have disruption. Now, the color pink is all about love. It's about nurturing, compassion, gratitude. In astrology, it's connected to Venus, and the two zodiac signs that connect strongly and are ruled by Venus are Taurus and Libra. Okay, so we could also be looking at some Taurus and Libra placements here. Rose quartz is a symbol for Venus, for the color pink. Rose quartz, pink, this bright pink is like an excitement. It's a big energy. Now, what's interesting is it's also about disruption. There's some sort of intensity. I feel like your soulmate wants your attention. Okay, and they're going to get it. This is about like a rule breaker, thinking outside the box, right? The two of you meeting in unusual ways, okay? I feel like this person is about to make some bold moves, okay? Some very bold moves, and I feel like this is a fated connection that is coming, and the way that it's going to happen is going to be kind of unusual, okay? I feel like they are ready to have their life shift and change. There's a lot of this Pisces Aries energy, which in astrology, if you're interested in astrology, we're having a major shift. Right now we have an abundance of planets in Pisces that are going to be shifting into Aries. And when that shift happens, things really move. And I feel like that is a time when your soulmate is really making some moves, okay? I feel like when the planets shift, like coming up mid-year, that's when your soulmate really, really makes this move. But you see, the birds are really important here. We have the birds in the sun card, we have the wings on the part of fortune card, and we have the two birds here flying together towards the future. So there's some sort of movement. I feel like your soulmate could be moving physically, or the two of you may move together. There's something about, we have the number 4 here, and we have the 4 points here, which are the cardinal points. So there could be a connection with cardinal signs, which is Cancer, Capricorn, Aries, which we talked about earlier, and Libra. With the pink energy, with the Lovers card, we also have the Leo here with the Sun. Those are all possible zodiac signs, okay? But there's a big move coming, and I think that with that air energy, I feel like there's a trip, travel, possibly by air, someone, you know, either the two of you moving together or you moving, them moving towards you, okay? But there's definitely movement for both of you because we have the Lovers moving together, and for your soulmate, there's a big shift and change. And I believe it involves a physical move, okay? But wings, feathers, rose quartz, all of these things are connected to your soulmate energy. And in terms of signs, I'm really feeling very strongly Taurus, Aries, and Pisces, okay? The disruptive energy of Uranus is that unexpected, thinking outside the box, somebody making some big moves, okay? Now, let's see what the universe wants you to know about this connection. 6 of Cups reversed. Nine of Swords reversed. The 4 of Swords and the High Priestess. The 2 of Swords. Wow, so much air sign energy. And the Empress reversed. Okay, so here's what the universe wants you to know right now about your soulmate and about this connection. There's been some sort of worry, stress, or you've been dreaming of or thinking about having worry, having stress about maybe a past partner or about not connecting with your soulmate, okay? And so the universe wants you to know that you need to release those worries, okay? There has been this sort of separate growth that's been happening, but you know, the fact that it's taken a while, or the fact that you've maybe thought about someone else and you're not sure, it's time to release that, and you will be releasing that soon, okay? There's so much about swords here, which is again connecting with air sign energy, which is the birds here, this wings of change, this air energy of movement. So the universe wants you to know that movement is coming. You haven't been trusting your intuition, okay? You've been doubting yourself. You've been doubting some past decisions in love, and you've been doubting some past relationship energy, and like doubting the fact that soulmate could come in, or that you have what you need to attract the love that you want. You haven't been believing or honoring yourself, right? So the universe wants you to trust your heart, to go with your heart, to trust your intuition, and to get out of your head, okay? This is about waiting. And this is about being patient. And the universe is saying you're going to connect. You got the Lover's card. This is a karmic connection that's meant to be. You've needed to become independent separately before you could connect, okay? So get back to that place of trusting yourself, and take the time now that your soulmate's taking as well, which is this rest time, okay? Because after you sort of heal and let go of this worry about this past connection, or this feeling about like someone from your childhood, or someone that you you reminisce about, once you kind of get to a place where you get clarity, right, and you trust yourself, you trust your intuition, not your head, okay, that's when that's when your soulmate comes in. And it's about honoring yourself, valuing yourself, because if someone hasn't honored you or respected you in the past, that's not your soulmate. You'll know your soulmate because they respect you, because they admire you. The Empress knows her value, and this is about you believing in your ability to be independent and valuable, okay? And know that you're worth it, okay? The Empress reversed is saying you've had a hard time believing, and your true soulmate is going to recognize you and respect you and honor you, okay? You need to work on you, and that's what this separation was about, okay? Because we want the Empress upright, and we want the High Priestess upright. We have the Lovers, okay? This is going to be disruptive for you as well, because I feel like this is about you stepping into this powerful position, okay? And the Empress, it's interesting, is also connected to Taurus and Libra energy, which we talked about already. Wow. Okay, so I think I'm going to move on now to the extended reading and talk about what's next, what's happening next between you, okay? And also some channeled messages about your connection and about coming together with your soulmate. So if you're interested in the extended reading, the link will be below. I also do a 6-card reading about what's coming next in love. That link's below. My manifestation candles for sale, that's below. And my marriage report, where I can tell you details about who you'll marry, that's below as well. Okay, thanks for being here. I hope you enjoyed this, and be sure to hit subscribe before you leave, like this video, and share your comments. I love engaging, talking, and really exchanging ideas and connections about this reading today. Sending you so much love. I'll talk to you soon. Hi, number 2. Today's reading is going to focus on where is your soulmate? Where are they, the location? Where are they in their life? And where are they in your connection? Okay, this is an extended reading, so if you're interested in continuing, you can use the link below in the description box to purchase it. Okay, let's get started. You chose trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly, which is a powerful card because this indicates that you are trusting in yourself. You're trusting in your intuition. You feel it. I love that. Okay, let's move on. What is your soulmate's location? You have number 39, Beaver Moon, creation. Where is their location? Where are they in their life? You have balance. And where are they in your connection? You have sweetness. Okay. So I'm going to pull some cards, some clarifiers, and then we'll talk about all of this. Let's start with trust, strength reversed, Five of Swords for creation, balance. We have two cards, the Seven of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. And where are they in the connection? We have the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Trust. So trust is all about listening to your inner guidance, trusting yourself. What's interesting is you have the Strength card here. The Strength card reversed is saying to me that whenever something feels out of balance, or if you felt in the past, or you feel in relationships that one person is trying to overpower the other, that does not work for you. And you trust your gut to get out of things. And you may have recently left a connection where you felt that someone was trying to overpower you, okay? What's interesting is your soulmate has a balance card as well. So there's a beautiful balance between the two of you, and I think that's something that's important to both of you and something that bonds you. Okay, that's also connected to Leo energy. Now, where is your soulmate? Okay, your soulmate. Your soulmate has the card 39, the Beaver Moon, creation, with the Five of Swords. Okay, the Beaver Moon. The beavers are builders, okay? The beavers are hard workers, and they're all about building a safe space for their family to live, and they're always moving and building, okay? What I feel like, because we even have plans here, we have like architect's plans, and we have this full moon, and we have this sort of half kind of a face or a vision off in the distance. And so what I feel like is that your soulmate is busy. They are building, they are working really hard, and they are saving money. I feel like they don't believe that relationships should be like all about talk. They don't like arguments. They don't like that petty stuff. They're all about building something important. I feel like your person is working on something important, and I do feel that they live close to home, to where they were born, okay? I feel like they have a really strong sense of community, and I feel like they know what they want, and they've known what they've wanted since they were young. And they've worked really hard on reaching that goal. And they're in the process of working on that goal. I feel like they're close to where they grew up. And they live in a place that it feels like where their ancestors lived, where they've their family's been for generations. It feels like it's a very settled place where they are. Okay, so let's look at where are they in life. Now, again, the working hard aspect is here, and the protective energy, as well as the scales. They have the card Balance, which is the Libra card. It's a masculine air sign. It's all about justice. It's about fairness. This person is in a place in their life where they've got things under control. Like they have their life in a place where they feel like it's pretty well balanced, okay? They feel like they are, it's almost like they're holding up a couple of people. So I feel like they're protecting something, maybe their family, maybe this work that they've done, or these plans that they have. I feel like they're building houses. They could be in construction. They could have a desire to create a home base for their family someday. They could be saving money. But I feel like it's been hard work, and I feel like they also are trying to please someone else. Okay, I feel like there's someone else, either a partner in their business or a relationship energy, where they're trying to balance, where they're trying to protect, where they're trying to keep two things going at once, okay? And I don't think it's easy. I think, you know, sometimes when you think of the scales balancing, you think, oh, Libra, everything's fair, everything's balanced. It's a constant struggle. And I feel like that's what this person is working with. They're either, like I said, they have some sort of partnership, and I don't know what that is exactly, but I feel like there's someone or something that they're protecting, either a business or relationship, a family member, something like that. Now, let's look at where is your soulmate in terms of your connection. And then we have sweetness, which I love. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. Again, back to that builder energy. Okay, I think this is very new for them. I think that this concept and this connection, the idea of you and soulmate, is new for them. I think that they're a young soul. Okay, I think that there's a sweetness, an innocence. Pink is the color of romance. It's someone who's open and soft. I feel like they're very open to beginning something. They are very much about very simple, small things. In astrology, Venus is connected to Libra and Taurus. There's a big Taurus connection here, and we have Libra here. So this is a very romantic soulmate connection between the two of you. Libra energy is connected to the Justice card and the Empress cards in the tarot. So those could be two cards that you really connect with or identify with, or they could also come up in readings for you, and you'll know your soulmate energy is around you. This is also about sweetness and a sweet tooth. You may have a sweet tooth. You may share that with your soulmate. There's something about enjoying like the innocent, sweet, simple things together. And I feel like those are the things that connect you. And that's when you feel closest to your soulmate and that connection, when you embrace those things. Okay. So in terms of zodiac signs, we've seen Leo, we have Libra, and we have Taurus. Okay. So now let's see what messages the universe wants you to have right now about this connection. Anything that you need to know about your soulmate right now. the Tower reversed, the Three of Cups reversed, ooh, the Ace of Swords reversed, these came out together, the Seven of Cups, the Ten of Wands, and for the bottom of the deck, what is the key to your union? The Four of Wands reversed. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. I'm trying to, let me move this so you can see. What's interesting is almost all of your cards here that the universe wants to focus on are reversals, which means there's either some blocked energy or there's some things that represent like a difficulty for you, okay? With the Tower being the first and most important here. So we talked about trusting yourself and trusting and accepting that any relationship that you're in that doesn't feel balanced and equal, or where one of you is trying to overpower or dominate the other, is not your soulmate energy. And with the Tower reversed, it feels like there is some connection or some relationship energy or power dynamic in your life. It doesn't have to be a love relationship. It could be a family relationship. It could be a work relationship. You need to end, and you know that it's not working, okay? So there is some sort of ending that needs to happen, and it's like putting off the inevitable. So the universe wants you to know that that's blocking your soulmate connection, whatever that represents. It's going to be different for everyone. This is about spending time alone. This is about working on yourself. This is about really finding joy and happiness within you and not needing other people to do that for you, okay? Also, with the Ace of Swords reversed, you've got some sort of confusion going on, or you have some choice that you need to make. There is this energy of confusion around you right now, and it could be about whatever this issue represents, okay? And the universe wants you to know that when you're in a state of confusion and when you don't have clarity, you aren't able to connect and your energy can't line up. So you're attracting what your vibration is. And so when you have this much kind of confusion and stuck energy, you need to work on it. And maybe that's why you also need to get that balance back, because balance is so important for the two of you, for you and your soulmate, okay? You also have the Seven of Cups, the Ten of Wands. This is about really seeing and understanding who's real, who's fake, who's going to help you, who really wants to support you in life, okay? And so you might have to date a few people or go through some relationships before you get to this soulmate connection. So the universe wants you to know that it's trial and error, that if you haven't met them yet, or you're like, oh my gosh, I've been dating for so long, I can't take it anymore. This is a message of hang in there. The person's coming, and you're going to know that they're your person because they're going to help you without you asking, okay? And your final card, okay, which is the key to your connection with your soulmate, is the Four of Wands reversed. Now, this can mean that some of you have to go through an engagement that doesn't go through. It can also mean that there is a lot of work and effort for you to get to kind of connect with your soulmate, okay? It's not all parties. It seems more serious, and it also is simple. I just want to go back to that message of the Ace of Pentacles. This is, your soulmate connection is one that's not going to start out like a bang. It's going to be something that grows over time, right? And your soulmate and you are going to connect over something simple. It's not in like a big flashy way, if that makes sense, okay? So those are your messages. I am going to move on now to the extended, where I'm going to share your channeled messages about your soulmate and tell you what's coming next in the connection. Okay, so if you're interested in continuing, please go ahead and use the link below. If you feel like you got everything you need today, then thanks for being here. Please hit subscribe before you leave. So many people come and don't subscribe, and they watch all the time, and it's free, and it really helps me. So please do that. If you're interested in anything that I offer here, I offer a 6-card reading, which is going to tell you what's coming next in love. I'll videotape it for you. You watch it on a private link. I sell my beautiful manifestation candle, which was curated to attract love. And I also offer the marriage report, where I can tell you who you're going to marry, where you'll meet, and signs and symbols around the meeting based on your astrology, on your birth chart, your birth date, time, and place. The time is critical. You must have an accurate birth time. And all of those links are below. Okay? I'm sending you so much love. Thanks for being part of this reading today. And I'll talk to you really soon. Hi, number 3. Let's get started on your soulmate reading today. You were drawn to the message of growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. So you were really connecting intuitively with the pile, with this pile and these messages. Okay, so the first question is, where are they? Where is your soulmate located? And we have the Wolf Moon Hunger, number 29. We then have, where are they in their life right now? We have the Lune, the moon card. So the moon is coming through in a big way for your soulmate. And finally, where are they in the connection with you? And we have caution. Okay. Very powerful yellow coming through here, but let me pull some tarot cards because I want to do some clarification about these messages for number 3. What do we have about number 3 soulmate? Growth. We have Queen of Wands reversed. Five of Cups, the Wolf Moon. The Seven of Cups under the Moon card. Lots of cup energy connected to the moon, which is interesting because cups are water sign energy and connected to the sign Cancer, which is ruled by the moon. So there is a strong Cancer energy here. And for caution, the Page of Wands reversed. Aha! Okay. Okay, so let's start with growth and the Mother of Wands. The Queen of Wands is generally someone who has a lot of fire within them, a lot of passion, a lot of expression, someone who's confident, somebody who's successful, somebody who has the strength to kind of be a leader. With the reversal, there's something about growing into that energy, into that confidence. Okay. And so this could be a connection that the two of you have, that you and your soulmate are both on sort of this path of possibly even a creative project, creative expression, or just gaining more confidence in life and in relationships. Okay, so let's look at, where is your soulmate? Where are they? What's their location? With the Wolf Moon here, I feel like they don't like where they are. Okay, they're in a place and they're feeling lonely. They're feeling sad. We have the Five of Cups with the Hunger Wolf Moon. and the horse's head is you know, hanging down. The Five of Cups shows some sort of sorrow or sadness around the place where this person is living. I feel like there is something about them spending time looking for a new place, looking for a new relationship, not feeling comfortable, not liking the area they're in. I think there's some sadness associated with where they are, and I feel like they just want to escape it. They want to get away from it. I feel like they've had a lot of disappointments where they are. There's a connection here to the full moon. Again, that Cancer energy. Yellow is connected to the sun. There could even be with the sun some health issues or depression where they are. I just feel like this person does not like where they are, or they've been through a lot of pain and sorrow where they are, okay? When we look at where they are in life in general, we also have the moon. So this is a very emotional time for this person. Your soulmate is definitely someone whose emotions are running high. They could have issues with female energy in their life. It could be their mom, with their family members, with a relationship energy. I just feel like they're going through a tough time. It could even be connected to infidelity. I feel like there's confusion around them right now about what they're going to do next. I just feel this energy of emotions, of heaviness, lots of female energy, lots of emotions, lots of sorrow. So I just feel like this person right now is in a confusing time, and a time where they're sort of looking for something different, looking for a change, looking for a way out. They're just frustrated and sad. I kind of feel that energy for them. There is so much yellow here. And again, you know, that yellow energy can be connected to the sun, to, you know, feeling of self-confidence. I just feel like right now they're at a place where they're just got so much going on emotionally that it's like they're focused on that right now. They're not focused on partnership relationships one-on-one. So I wouldn't be surprised if they weren't dating right now or in a relationship. They feel like they're alone right now. Then when we look at where are they in the connection with you, well, this is totally understandable. They are in a cautious mode when it comes to this. They are definitely holding back that excitement, that fire that they have within them. Now, if you'll notice, we have the Queen of Wands here and we have the Knight of Wands here. We have a lot of fire energy, but both are reversed. So it's like there is a fire in this person. There is this fire to connect. You too share a fire. But I see that they want to be cautious. They wish to take things slowly because of the emotional state that they're in at the moment. Yellow is all about self-confidence too, and success. And so I feel like they're not in a place right now where they feel like they can really show someone their true, like, best self, because they're so weighted down. They're so weighted down at the moment, okay? But this person has a lot within them, and I think the two of you will ultimately connect on that level, on that fiery level, on that compassionate level, once this water and this emotional stuff settles, okay? There's a lot of Gemini, Cancer, and Leo energy in your soulmate's reading. Okay, and fire seems to connect you. This is what is linking you, is the fire. Fire dries out water. And so it's like the creative things, travel, the imagination, the passion. That is what is going to sort of level out all of this watery emotional stuff. There's a connection between you and your soulmate and the color yellow. So this could be that you love yellow crystals. This could be a connection to yellow being one of your favorite colors, or seeing yellow signs and symbols, okay? the eclipses could be a major turning point for you and for this connection. I feel like your soulmate has something big coming up, and it's really about them releasing some of the pain of the past. I feel like they are at the point where they're ready to, because we see the wolf here howling at the moon like, listen, I want it. I know there's something more out there. I don't want to stay where I am. I do feel this person's unhappy where they're living. I do. Okay. Let's see what other messages come through and what the universe wants you to know about this connection. I feel like you connect with your soulmate through, like I said, the fire, the wand energy, which is that creative energy, travel, things you're passionate about, sports, activities, really, really positive things. Okay, let's see what else the universe wants to tell you about this connection. What does number 3 need to know about their soulmate? Queen of Pentacles reversed with the Queen of Wands reversed over there. Okay. The 9 of Pentacles reversed with the 5 of Cups. A focus here on money and on finances. Wow, Queen of Wands. Okay, so we had Queen of Wands here and we have the Queen of Wands here. The Queen of Wands is an important card for you. I'll get back to that in just a moment. She's reversed both times. Six of Pentacles upright. So money, finances, got it. And the bottom of the deck is the key to your connection, okay? And that is the Knight of Swords reversed. Let me move that so you can see it. Getting the Queen of Wands twice reversed is really about these two. Is really a message about being yourself, right? Diving into who you are, and anything that you have suppressed, let it out. To, be yourself. Don't be afraid. This is really the universe inviting you to accept who you are and to release any thoughts and opinions of anyone else. Find out what you stand for. That's where the growth comes in. So I feel like you might have some growth to do on your own separately before you connect with your soulmate. If there's something about denying who you are or denying what you really want, that's kind of a block right now for you, okay? That's what the lesson is right now, is for you to work on getting that Queen of Wands turned around and upright. Because when you do that, that's where you connect with your soulmate. That's when you connect with your soulmate. You also had the Queen of Pentacles reversed. So we have a couple of queens here. When there's more than one queen, that can indicate that there is some other female presence maybe in your soulmate's life. This could be a mother, a family member. It might be a relationship. It didn't feel like a partner. It could be an ex that is contributing to their sort of unhappiness, okay? That's what I'm feeling like. With the Queen of Pentacles reversed here, there she is. This can really be about, I feel like there's some sort of conflict between your work life and your home life. Or your soulmate's work life and home life. And I feel like that imbalance is also something that needs to be worked on. okay? Because there is such a focus here on whatever this loss is, whatever this female energy around your soulmate is, it's taking up a lot of their time, space, and heart right now, like I said, and it's something that they have to work through. I feel like there needs to be a balance for both of you between work and love. That's what the universe is saying. Once you get that balance, once you figure out how you can take care of other people and take care of yourself, both of you need to do that, okay? Because there's something about money, finances, helping other people, being independent, right? Learning how to be dependent or independent. Those are the lessons that are coming through for you and your soulmate. It's about balancing that fire and water. It's about not getting overwhelmed with just the emotions and being independent. The relationship needs to move to a balanced state. And once both of you feel that confidence, once you really show who you are, once you really nurture yourself and get that strong foundation for yourself, that's when your soulmate and you connect, okay? The Six of Pentacles here can show that you could be sharing your wealth, you could be sharing your success with others, or you could be on the receiving end of someone's generosity, and that could be a sign that your soulmate is near or that your soulmate and you are connecting, okay? You could meet through some sort of organization that helps other people. You could meet through something about banking, something about money, something about work, okay? There could be a connection between you about, you know, like meeting at work or meeting because you both are part of an organization that helps other people. But there is some sort of symbol and sign for you around your soulmate when it comes to money and success and aligning with and getting that balance between work and love, okay? There's definitely a message here about aligning work and love for you and your soulmate. Okay, so the Knight of Swords reversed is the key to your connection. The Knight of Swords, when it's upright, moves quickly, okay? The Knight of Swords is the fastest knight in the deck. So when he's upright, it's, you know, he's coming at you at light speed. When he's reversed, he is full of that energy still, but he really is kind of frustrated and confused, okay? He doesn't know which way to go. It's like someone who has a lot of ideas, but they don't know where to get started. So this is about slowing down and using your mind to make a plan, take action, and stick with it. So the real key to your connection with your soulmate is about really taking a look at what your priorities are and making sure you're focused on what is most important to your growth. So we get back here. Okay, this is about really focusing on your own growth, what matters to you, showing who you are, doing the things that make you happy, forgetting about what other people have to say, building a solid foundation for yourself, right? So that you can not only nurture and care for yourself, so that you can nurture and care for others, because that is also a key to you and to this connection. I feel like this color yellow is really, really important. And I think that there's something about yellow for you, whether it's a color that you see, a color that you love. But I just feel this energy of growth of the sun, of like sort of blossoming with that Queen of Wands. There's a lot of fire between you and your soulmate. And again, I feel like once you kind of show the world who you are and you focus on your creative projects, or you take that trip, or you take a lead in something that you really want to blossom and grow. We have a flower in the hand here and a wand in the other. She has a flower crown. Flowers could also be something that's really important to you, something that you love, that you enjoy, that, you know, I feel like you're Soulmate is someone that would bring you flowers, someone who's going to notice the things that you love. They're going to know what your favorite color is, and that's going to be important to you. But there's some growing that you need to do, and there's this energy of release that your soulmate is going through, and that's why they're going a little slow. They will come in at light speed, and this will move quickly, because look what you guys share. If you have that confidence, if you allow yourself to be seen for who you really are, then someone can come and find you, okay? But if you don't, then they can't, okay? That's your message today about this soulmate connection, okay? I think I'm gonna move into, oh, now before I go, let me just say in terms of signs, zodiac signs that I really was feeling during the reading, I would say I was feeling Gemini, Cancer, and Leo, okay? And now I'm going to move into the extended portion of the reading and focus on what's coming next with your connection, what's going to happen next, as well as the channeled messages for you about your soulmate, okay? So if you'd like to continue, use the link below to purchase the reading. And if you're going to leave here, thanks for being here. Please hit subscribe before you leave. Hit the like button before you leave. I offer beautiful manifestation candle if you'd like to purchase it. That link is below. You can get a private 6-card reading that I'll videotape and you can watch on a private link. That's below. And I offer a marriage report using ancient astrological techniques. Using your birthday, time, and place, I can tell you who you'll marry, the locations of your meeting, as well as signs and symbols around it, all decoded and written in the stars, right in your birth chart. So if you want any of those things, go ahead and use the link. If you're continuing with me, I will see you in a bit. Take care. Hi, number 4, you were drawn to the happiness message. Let's get started on your soulmate reading. Okay, happiness. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. And we have all those beautiful dolphins in a swirl there, and that beautiful green and blue. Okay, so we're going to start with your first card, which is where is your soulmate, the actual location. And for you, your soulmate is card number 8, the path, waxing crescent. Okay, and then for where are they in their life? We have Pisces, the fish. Again, interesting. So we've got the fish twice here. And then finally, where are they in the connection with you, in the soulmate connection at this moment in time? You have comfort. Okay. Now I'm going to pull some confirmations and clarifications for you about each of these, and then we'll go through it piece by piece. This is an extended reading, so if you want to purchase that, there'll be a link below at the end. You can go ahead and order it. There was so much that I decided to do an extended. Okay, let's see what we have for number 4, the Magician. The Hangman upright and the Mother of Cups. Wow, more Pisces energy. The Hangman is connected to the sign Pisces. And the Mother of Cups is water sign energy. So very interesting there. Ooh, 10 of Swords. Interesting. And the 9 of Wands. Oh, excuse me, 4 of Wands. Ooh, 4 of Wands. This just came up in number 3's reading. Okay, beautiful. Okay, so let's start with happiness. The Magician. This is about empowerment. The Magician is magical energy because it's about being able to take your gifts and talents and manifest them into reality. It's about taking practical steps. Okay, we also have a leopard here, and we have the infinity symbol, and we have all of these beautiful fish. I am aware that being happy means that I'm on the right path. And so you really need that sense of happiness and joy in order to really attract and connect with your soulmate. Okay, and it feels like you're on that path. Okay, let's get started with your soulmate. We have more Pisces energy here. We had it here. We have it here with the Hangman upright. This is a change in perspective, and the Queen of Cups reversed right under the path. Where are they? Where does your soulmate? What's their location? The path, number 8. This is about money and manifestation. Interesting, because we had the Magician over here. This is about new opportunities opening up for your soulmate. I feel like they are either taking some new path when it comes to their career, for learning. There's a relocation or a move up ahead for them. So wherever they're living now, that location is changing. They are taking steps towards their future, okay? They're very goal-oriented right now. And I do feel the energy of Earth here with all of the mountains down here, but they're moving towards the water, okay, which is that Pisces energy too. So I feel like they're coming closer to you. And they're also going to be moving closer to water. So wherever they are, there isn't water close by. They have to move to get to it. It could be near a lake, near an ocean, near a bay, but I do see them moving closer to some sort of shore. Okay, and it feels like it's for work. So I think where they are now, they're leaving. But it's not an easy process, okay? It's one that they have to do step by step by step, and they're in the process of doing it, okay? So I don't think they're at the new location yet. I think they are about to make a big shift, which is what the Hangman upright is. It's about having a major change in perspective. It's about change in feelings too. And I feel like they also are leaving behind a connection. Okay, I feel like your soulmate is leaving behind a connection, and they are ending some sort of long, very painful, drawn out relationship drama. Okay, it's over. It could be connected to a Taurus. We have Earth energy here in the mountains that they're leaving, going towards the water there. And we have the bull here in the 10 of Swords. So this person has been hurt. They've been wounded. They've been through a battle when it comes to love. They've been kind of chasing their tail. They've been stuck in some sort of trapped in dealing with the past and a situation that keeps coming up over and over again. The Pisces energy, the water element, shows that they like to get deep. They have deep connections, but they've been stuck or trapped in dealing with the past here, okay? That's over. This is part of what they're leaving behind. So they're in this process right now of getting away from this old story. It's over. It's done. That 10 of Swords shows they're starting a new chapter. They've had a major shift and change in perspective about where they're living, and they realize they're living in a place that doesn't suit them. They're like fish, and they want to be in the water, and they've been stuck on land. Okay. Now, where are they in the connection with you is represented by the beautiful pink card of Comfort and the 4 of Wands. Comfort. Comfort is pink, and pink is all about love and tenderness and gentleness and sensitivity and kindness, compassion. This is how they feel. They feel ready to open their heart. They feel like they want this They want an engagement. They want to celebrate. They want to have fun with someone. They've not had fun. Okay, they are ready to be in a connection that is fun. They feel drained from their past, and I just feel like they're very open to meeting someone, and they're very open to their love connection with you. I feel like when you are like, the connection for the two of you with these two energies is like when you are doing something like clearing out your space or rearranging your furniture or eating really good food. There's a very strong connection between you and your soulmate and comfort. So any sort of Taurus and like comfortable food, you know, like house stuff, beautiful, you know, furniture, but I just feel like you may find yourself clearing out and cleaning out, and it's almost like you're doing a spring cleaning and you're making way for this new person, and they're doing the same. Okay, I feel like you share a love of either a certain food that you both love, or there's just something about maybe cleaning when you just want like to relax. I know that sounds weird, but that's what's coming through. But I feel like you two connect through flowers, through pink, through clean things, through like art, through parties also, and celebrations. And you also have the 1111 card here. So that can also be a sign and symbol of your soulmate. Okay, but I think they're moving closer to you, and they're moving closer to a body of water. They'll either live on a lake or live near an ocean or a bay. They're leaving the mountains. Okay. Okay, so that's that. Now, let's see what other messages you need about this connection right now. Oh my God. This is amazing. You got the 10 of Swords. Yes, yes, yes. I feel like both of you maybe are having this major ending. But anyway, the 10 of Swords coming up twice just shows that for you, there could be a recent ending, more recent than your soulmate. Your soulmate is gone through it quite a while ago and is very much ready to move on. Yours might be fresher, your ending of a major chapter or karmic cycle, but you two are both clearing the deck. So any kind of like literal clearing out will signal, like I said, cleaning out the garage, cleaning your house, rearranging your furniture. This is how you know that your soulmate energy is close. Okay, Knight of Pentacles reversed. The Knight of Pentacles is a slow moving energy, and when it's reversed, I feel like this is a message about get moving, that it's time to get moving, that you've thought about it long enough. There's something in your life that is needing of clearing out. And I think this is a message for you, not your soulmate, okay? I think your soulmate's in a much different place. They're ready to go. They are so ready, okay? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I have goosebumps, okay? The Magician. You got it again. You got the 10 of Swords twice. You've got the Magician twice. Yes, yes, yes. You're both manifesting one another. You're mirroring one another. This is Virgo and Gemini energy. This is an encouragement from the universe to take a step to practically bring about the changes that you want to see in your life. And when we're talking about soulmate connections and relationships, this is about taking those steps. Oh my God. This is really a message about taking action. It's a signal from the universe saying, take action, follow your dreams, trust your inner guidance right now. It's leading you to your soulmate. Focus on your personal projects and nurture them, okay? Good things will come out of this. New opportunities are coming, okay? And the snake here is really symbolizing that you will be successful no matter what the challenges are that you've faced, okay? So focus on your dreams, time to take action. Both of you are manifesting one another. Both of you are in a place where you've ended some really long old cycles. Let's look at the bottom of the deck, which is the key to your connection. The Death card reversed. Letting go and moving on. This is the key, starting over, a fresh start. okay? Both of you, my God, you both got the Ten of Swords. Now you have the Death card as the connection, and that just tells you that it's time. It's time to move on. It's time to follow your dreams. This is truly a fresh start. You both had to go through quite a bit in order to be together. And Scorpio is, the Death card is also connected to Scorpio. But there's some sort of resistance when it's reversed, resistance to the ending, attachment, something that you need to let go of in order to grow, okay? Things fall away for a reason, to make space for what's coming. And again, it's back to space. I feel like your soulmate is more comfortable right now and more in a position of readiness than you are. You're both close, but your wounds are a little fresher, and you are really in that place where you might be holding on a little bit more, okay? So just know that you're making space, and when you make space and you let go, that's when the good stuff comes in, okay? Ooh, what a reading. Okay, so now I'm going to go on and move on to the extended reading. If you'd like to continue and find out what's coming next in this connection with your soulmate, I'm going to look at that, and I'm also going to tell you what your channeled messages were, okay? So if you're interested in that and learning more about this and you're connecting, go ahead and use the link below to purchase the extended. If you're leaving and you feel you've gotten all your messages today, don't forget that I also offer a 6-card private reading, What's Coming Next in Love. If you want that, I record it and then you can watch it on a private link. I have the marriage report where I can take your birth date, time, and place and use ancient astrological techniques to tell you who you're going to marry, what they're like, their personality, signs and symbols around your meeting, and locations of your meeting. It's all written in the stars. I need an accurate birth time for that. Use the link below. I have my beautiful love manifestation candle if you're interested in manifesting love using candle and fragrance. It's a very powerful tool. And that's all I have for you. Please, before you leave, hit subscribe if you haven't yet. It's free. If people come back and watch all the time and don't subscribe, you're not helping my channel. And I really appreciate if you do that. Like this video and write your comments below. Sending you so much love. I'll talk to you soon.